Have you ever wondered why your bank account stays empty despite your hard work? It feels like you are pouring water into a bucket with a giant hole in the bottom. The average person is losing thousands of dollars every year without even realizing it. It is not your fault that you were never taught how money actually works. Society has spent decades conditioning you to be a consumer instead of a creator. But it is your responsibility to fix it before your future disappears forever. Today, we are going to look at the hidden blueprint that the wealthy use to stay ahead. These are the 10 habits that school never taught you because they were not in the curriculum. And they are the only reason some people build wealth while others stay stuck in the mud. The traditional path of getting an expensive degree and a safe job is a dangerous trap. Our education system was built to create good employees who follow instructions. They do not want you to be financially free because then you would stop working for them. They want you to stay in debt so you keep working until you are 70 years old. But the world has changed, and the old rules of the 1990s do not apply anymore. Wealth is not about the fancy title on your business card or your salary. It is about how much you keep and how fast you can make that money grow. If you are tired of living paycheck to paycheck, you need to pay very close attention. The first habit of the wealthy is hunting down what I call subscription vampires. These are the small monthly charges of $10 or $20 that act like leeches. They quietly drain your bank account while you are busy living your life. The average American household spends over $200 a month on services they do not use. This includes gym memberships you never visit and cloud storage you do not need. It includes premium tiers for apps that you only downloaded for a free trial. Go through your bank statements for the last 3 months right now. If you have not used a service in the last 30 days, you must cancel it immediately. You are not giving up something you enjoy. You are stopping a thief from entering your home. Stopping these leaks can put over $2,000 back in your pocket this year. Imagine what that money could do if it was invested instead of wasted. The second habit is building a high-value network instead of just a social circle. Successful people do not spend their time with people who only complain about the weather. They surround themselves with individuals who have more ambition and better ideas than they do. Your network truly is your net worth in the modern digital economy. If you are the smartest person in the room, you are officially in the wrong room. Find a group that challenges you to think bigger and act 10 times faster. Wealthy people understand the proximity principle, which says you become like your friends. If you hang out with 5 millionaires, you are destined to become the 6th. This is the fastest way to gain access to opportunities that are never advertised to the public. The third habit is maintaining a growth mindset instead of a victim mentality. Most people blame the economy, the government, or their boss for their lack of money. They believe that wealth is something that happens to lucky people. But the wealthy understand that they are the only ones responsible for their success. They see every financial challenge as a valuable lesson instead of a personal tragedy. They do not say, "I cannot afford it," because that shuts down the brain. Instead, they ask, "How can I afford it?" which forces the brain to find a path. This simple shift in language opens up your mind to find creative solutions and deals. Ownership of your outcomes is the first step toward financial independence. The fourth habit is creating multiple income flows with a focus on digital assets. Relying on a single paycheck is the most dangerous financial move you can make today. If your boss decides to fire you tomorrow, your income drops to 0 instantly. In the year 2025, you need at least 3 different ways to bring in cash. This could be a side business, a digital product, or dividend-paying stocks. The goal is to have money coming in even when you are sleeping or on vacation. The wealthy build systems that work for them so they do not have to work for money. Digital assets are powerful because they can be scaled to thousands of customers for free. One good digital product can replace your entire salary if you build it correctly. The fifth habit is using the debt avalanche method to kill high-interest debt forever. Credit card debt is a financial vampire that will suck your future dry of all hope. The interest rates on these cards are designed to keep you a slave for 30 years. If you only pay the minimum balance, you are giving the bank all of your wealth. List your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest interest rate. Pay the minimum on everything, but throw every extra dollar at the top of the list. Once that first debt is gone, take that money and move it to the next one. Every dollar of debt you pay off is a guaranteed return on your investment. Stop making the bankers rich and start keeping that interest for your own family. The sixth habit is focusing on high-paying skills instead of expensive university degrees. There are dozens of careers that pay over $100,000 without a degree. Electricians, specialized welders, and data center technicians are in massive demand. Society tells you that you need a 4-year university degree to be successful in life, but many people are graduating with 6 figures in debt and 0 actual skills. The wealthy invest in certifications and technical training that the market actually values. They look at the job market and see where the shortages are before they study. Learn a skill that solves a massive problem, and you will never be broke again. High-paying skills are recession-proof because they provide essential value to the world. The seventh habit is the absolute automation of your wealth-building process. Most people try to save what is left over at the end of the month after they spend. But the truth is that there is never anything left over if you wait until the end. The wealthy follow the rule of paying themselves first before they pay a single bill. Set up an automatic transfer to your Roth IRA or your brokerage account. Have that money move the same day your paycheck hits your bank account. If you never see the money in your checking account, you will never be tempted to spend it. Invest in a low-cost index fund like the S&P 500 every single month. Consistency is the secret weapon that turns ordinary workers into millionaires. Small amounts of money invested consistently will compound into a fortune over time. The eighth habit is avoiding the trap of lifestyle inflation and expensive cars. Most people buy a brand new car the moment they get a small raise at their job. They take on a $600 monthly payment that lasts for 84 months. This is the biggest mistake you can make in your 20s and 30s. A new car is a depreciating asset that loses value every single second you drive it. The wealthy drive reliable used cars and invest the difference into growing assets. That car payment could have been worth $600,000 in 30 years. Do not sacrifice your future freedom for a piece of metal that looks cool today. Wealthy people buy luxury items only after their assets can pay for them. The ninth habit is developing a critical thinking filter for all financial advice. We live in an age of social media gurus and fake experts who want your money. Never invest in something just because you saw it in a viral video on the internet. The wealthy do their own deep research and understand the risks before they move a cent. If a deal sounds too good to be true, it is almost certainly a scam or a bubble. Protect your principal investment at all costs and never gamble with money you need. Ask yourself what the incentive is of the person giving you the advice. If they make money by selling you a dream, walk away and keep your cash. The 10th and most important habit is investing in your physical health and energy. You can have $10 million in the bank, but it means nothing if you are in a hospital bed. Your health is the ultimate engine that drives your ability to think and create wealth. Bad habits in your youth will become extremely expensive medical bills in your future. Prioritize deep sleep, clean whole foods, and regular movement like your life depends on it. Because at the end of the day, your quality of life depends on your vitality. Energy is the currency of high achievers, and you cannot buy it back once it is gone. Treat your body like a high-performance machine so your mind can function at its peak. Building wealth is not about luck, inheritance, or secret magic formulas. It is about the quiet discipline to follow these 10 habits when no one is watching you. It starts with one small decision today to change your financial trajectory. You now have the map, and you have the tools to build a completely different life. The question is whether you are willing to act on this information right now. Knowledge without action is just a hobby, but knowledge with action is power. In 30 days, you can be in a completely different financial position than you are now. Start by canceling those subscriptions and mapping out every dollar of your debt. Take back control of your money before someone else takes it away from you. The path to freedom is open to everyone, but you are the only one who can walk it. Which one of these 10 habits are you going to start within the next hour? Write it down and make a commitment to your future self today. Leave a comment below and let me know exactly what your first step is going to be. Your future self is counting on the choices you make this morning. Make sure they are choices that you will be proud of 10 years from now. Thank you for your time, and I will see you on the path to wealth.